Hi, I'm Larry Okert, editor of Handy Magazine, and I'd like to show you a couple of really cool new tools that are remakes of classics that you probably have in your toolbox already. Milwaukee Tools came up with a really nice solution that refines the utility knife. It has a cast body and it flips out, and the blade comes out very easily for removal. Just push this little button here and pull out, and it goes back in just as easily. Push the button, it goes in, and then flip to go back closed. It also has a slot for cutting rope or twine and a belt clip on the other side. Next is the sliding T-bevel, a classic tool that we use to measure angles, and you probably are familiar with that. You can just transfer an angle by pushing the blade against the workpiece and then locking it in position. Well, General Tools has a very interesting variation on it. This one not only transfers the angle, but it also tells you what the angle is. You can see on the digital readout, it changes as you move the blade. And that's really helpful if you have to make precise cuts. And it has a zero function as well. Of course, somebody had to do something about the classic ratcheting socket wrench. Now, what happens when you have a thread that's too long for a standard socket? Well, you're going to run out. You can see there's thread down there that is still open, and if you had a bolt or a nut down against that, it's not going to work. So you can get a deep well socket for a wrench like this, or better yet, you can get Craftsman's new ratchet wrench that has a pass-through. It actually will, you can use this on threaded rod or just about any length of bolt you want, because as you can see, there's a hole right through the middle of the socket. Well, of course, last but not least, there's the hammer. Now, I don't know anyone who doesn't own a hammer, so you wouldn't think there would be a lot to improve upon this, but Hart Tools did. They had some very innovative new ideas that they've incorporated into this new hammer. There's a side puller for nails. There's actually a hole that goes through under the head that you can bend bar, rebar, that kind of thing with it. So you have really good leverage. And there's a striking surface on the opposite side. So if you're in tight quarters, you can bang away, even between very tightly spaced joists. Well, that's just 4 of many, many new innovative hand tools that are out in the market now. Visit your home center to see all of them that are out there. Maybe we'll cover some more in the future, but in the meantime, thanks for joining us.